The 80-20 marketing rule. It is Monday. I like Mondays. In fact, I think, if I remember rightly, I even did a podcast on why Mondays should be liked. Oh, if you don't know who I am, if you're listening on iTunes or Stitcher or SoundCloud and you can't see the video, then my name is John Butt. My company is Marketing for Owners, and what I do is I help you create a self-marketing company, a company that does its own marketing while you can relax and you can go and enjoy life, or you can do other parts of your business. You can work on your business and not in it whilst all the marketing is being done and customers come flooding through your door or through your phones or through the post or through your internet. What a good thing, eh? But let's start with 80-20. Now, you must have heard of the 80-20 rule where 80% of sales come from 20% of customers and things like that. 80-20 kind of works in relation to pretty much anything, okay? And there are many books. Richard Koch has written at least a couple on them, and Perry Marshall's got one on sales and marketing, I think. But so this isn't a specific rule, but what I'm going to suggest is this: spend 20% of your time producing and 80% of your time marketing. Why would you say that, John? Because some of the things we produce take a lot of effort. Well, let me explain. You know me. But it's a good question, and thanks for asking. I do appreciate these good questions that you ask. Well done. So when you produce something, fantastic. If it's a service, a product, it could be huge. You could be Mr. Boeing. You could be making Boeing Dreamliners, and you've just made a whatever they cost, $200-300 million aeroplane. But if nobody knows you made it, you may as well have not bothered. If you don't have a customer, what's the point of making anything or producing anything? Because there's no one to buy it. So go back to chicken or egg. Until you have customer number one who has a need for your product, there's no reason to have a company. There's no reason to be. You might say, well, we need staff, we need a company. Do you? You need a customer first. So marketing is paramount. And marketing, remember in my definition, marketing is everything in business before or after asking the customer for their money and taking their money from them. Everything else is marketing. So this can encompass all aspects of your business. But I encourage you to blog, to write, to inform your customers, to put out information about who you are, what you do, what's going on, what you're up to, and things like that, via writing, email, blogging, etc. If you create a blog post and you put all your effort in and do all that, are you just going to hope that people are going to find your blog post? Just you, little old just you? Are you a search engine optimization expert? Do all of your blog posts instantly go to number one in Google in the rankings for all your key search terms? Possibly not. So you need to tell people you've written it. You need to tell them it exists. How would you do that? Again, God, your questions are good today. Thank you again. Social media. Have you built a social media following of people that have interests in the things you talk about, the things you sell, the things you do, the things you discuss? That's when it comes important that your social media following is of people that are interested in what you have to say. So you can tweet about it or put it on Facebook. You can tell people you've got a new post. People that have shared before. Have you kept a database? Have you tracked people that share your posts and your things often? Because you can rely on them, you can contact them, and they can share with their community. And when I say share, by the way, you are then extending your reach. You are putting, or they are putting your information in front of their following. So that extends your reach. And then if one of their following shares it, and then it goes further and further. And this is how you get reach. There are other ways. What about, has anyone commented on your posts before? Do you have commenters? You can let them know. You will have their emails. You can let them know that you've got another post about this. Have you made relationships with PR people or reporters or journalists? You can let them know, or influencers, people that are going to share. So, for example, for instance, on Wednesday in our expert interview series, when someone is interviewed, it's done in advance, and then when it's published, now they won't know when it's going to be published, so when it's published, we tell them, and we'll tell them the results, and we'll tell that person where they can find it. Now, we won't ask them to do anything, because that's just rude, because these are top people, and to be honest, they know what to do. But we will suggest that if they want to look, here it is. If they want to check the links, here it is. Now, these people, they know, and some of them are experts. They will use that to leverage their reach. The more they put that out, the more I share, the more my followers share. It cuts both ways. If you've made a product, or if you've changed a service, if you've updated the sign outside your building, or you've bought a new company vehicle, a new van, anything, just you've changed anything, you've changed your business cards, you've changed your leaflets, tell people, let people know. Use any excuse to contact people and show them what you're up to. And don't just tell them you've got a new sign. Take a photo with your iPhone, with your Galaxy thingy, Android thing, or whatever, or with a camera, and post it somewhere. And if you're not on Twitter, get someone who works for you who is to post it. And please, you've got to be on Twitter, please. But just promote. Let people know you exist and you're modern and you're doing things. Update your Google AdWords to say about an offer. Change your Facebook ads to update. All this kind of stuff. Unless you do that, it's just going to sit around, nobody's going to notice, and you may as well have not bothered. Remember, 20% of your effort producing, 80% of your effort in marketing and promoting. When you do make those marketing efforts, put things into place that you can reuse in the future. And that's what we teach. That's what I'm calling a self-marketing company. That's what we teach here at Marketing for Owners. If you want to know more on things like this, we have a free marketing course that explains the entire gamut of what you can do. So just go to www.freemarketingcourse.co. How cool is that? Easy. Even I can remember it without looking it up. And that's the end of that. Today is Book of the Week. And talking about essential marketing, today we're going to talk about Greg McKeown's book, Essentialism. Now, this is a fascinating book, and I tell you what, this is incredibly popular. I'm going to read a line of because I always think it's good to read a description from the book, as they are better at explaining than I am. But it's simply replacing the I have to do everything with the pursuit of the right thing in the right way at the right time. It's by Greg McKeown. Just go to Amazon, look up Essentialism, and become an essentialist. It's you can guess what it means. It's in the title, doing the essential work. This will help, it will inspire, and it will improve your business. I'll be back tomorrow.